Hey everybody, my name is Kreg Franco, and I'll be talking about John Singer Sargent's painting Madame X. You can see Madame X behind him now in his studio, and it's a pretty big piece. He was known for being one of the greatest representational painters of the 19th and 20th century. He was known for painting women of high class, celebrities, and high wealth families. But he was absolutely obsessed with one woman in particular. Her name was Madame Pierre Gautreau, a well-known celebrity in Paris for her reigning beauty and unnaturally pale skin. Sargent felt this strong obligation to capture her beauty in an everlasting way, and hoped to augment his own artistic reputation in effect. After Sargent gained permission to paint her, he wanted full control over the pose and the wardrobe that would be featured in his painting. The decisions he made to create this composition were ones that would haunt him upon exhibition. One of the biggest scandals surfaced when Madame X was displayed in the Paris Salon in 1884. In Sargent's era, high society women were depicted in modest poses and modest dresses. Now, Sargent had painted his previous portraits of women in these modest poses, but the painting of Madame Gautreau does everything to break those societal norms. Her sensual body language and flagrant dress had viewers shocked. The amplified pale skin made viewers think she was sickly and found it unappealing. The most scandalous portion of the painting was the placement of the right slipping strap. The piece you just previously saw was the retouched piece by Sargent himself. The original piece had a slipping strap over the right shoulder, causing the viewers to believe her dress was about to completely fall down. Within one day of display at the Paris Salon, Sargent became an outcast. Madame Gautreau's family demanded the painting to be taken down due to its threat on their family name. Sargent decided to paint over his masterpiece. Once in his possession again, Sargent repainted the slipping strap, properly facing it upright, hanging on her shoulder. He did not allow another public viewing of his painting for the next 21 years. His reputation in Paris had diminished, and in shame he left Paris to restore his career in London. Much later, in 1916, Sargent finally sold the painting to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So, to our advantage, we can go see this piece pretty much at any time. I absolutely love to see this piece in person. Sargent's most memorable portraits express a sense of individuality and charisma. Sargent is aware that he has complete control over what he wants the viewer to see. Every decision Sargent made is evident in his brushwork, completing some areas very painterly but becoming tighter in areas of focus. His style conjures an individualistic technique. He presented Madame Gautreau in a proud pose as her body faces the viewer while she looks over her left shoulder, creating a distinct profile. She wears a revealing black gown, which amplifies her unnaturally glowing pale skin even more. Her right arm elegantly twists as it rests on a table, and her left arm rests by her side as her hand is holding her dress. It's clear that Sargent put much dedication into choosing this perfect, infamous, time-conquering pose known as the Madame X.